Media day this year. You were here last year. What's different this year with this team, this group? Maybe the kind of the goals and the expectations going into the season.
I mean, last year we were kind of feeling our way at this point with a lot of new guys that came in. 9 total last year. Now this year we still have some new faces, but Max is a transfer, so he already knows how things are supposed to be done. And the freshmen have been doing great so far. So I definitely see us a little ahead of the curve right now in terms of how we were last year, learning. But we still have a long way to go. So it doesn't change things in that way.
In late August, when we talked to Coach, I think it was at Lucas Oil Stadium, someone asked him about leadership. This team had a leader. He basically said, if I had a leader for you right now, I would name him. So to me, I kind of think that is kind of a challenge to maybe some of the older guys to kind of step up in that regard. I'm sure you've heard of those comments or seen them referenced. What do those mean to you, and kind of what have you guys done maybe as seniors to kind of try to step up and fill that void?
Well, I mean, we have to be leaders every day. It's not like we pick a day. Leaders are there every day. Whether it's me, Yogi, Max, the older guys, or even it's James or Rob, since they've been doing it before. It's consistency. It's when things are going bad, you're still going to be the same leader you are as when things are going great. That's something we need to work on. That the coach is constantly telling us to work on, because sometimes when things aren't great, we get quiet. And whenever you do that, you just hurt your team, and it's a very big negative for us.
The numbers show that you were maybe the second best shooter in the whole country last year from an efficiency standpoint. It's hard to say you can replicate those numbers again, but where do you feel like you can get even better as a shooter?
Sometimes my shot fake, shooting off the dribble. I'm very confident when it comes to my shooting ability, shooting it quicker. I try to speed up everything to game speed and make it the most realistic thing I can whenever I'm shooting. So I'm definitely looking forward to the season and making an impact from that part of the game for my team.
Defensively, what's been the points of emphasis so far in practice?
Pressure. We have more back. Well, that will be front court, I guess you could say. Yeah, for Thomas and Max, and more size down low that we can guard the rim better, so we can afford to press up on guys and pressure them more. But yeah, definitely making the teams uncomfortable, and in practice right now making the other squad in the scrimmages more uncomfortable. Just pressure's been a big key.
How much do you feel that coming together defensively is guys taking on themselves versus maybe like a structural thing as far as a team concept?
I think in terms of that, for the newcomers, it's more of a structural thing. They need to understand how we guard, our influences, and just the basics of it, because it takes some time to learn that. Guys that are older now, that's where the pride comes in. You just got to take it upon yourself to not let the person in front of you score or beat you. Once the guys that are new understand our concepts and our schemes, then that's going to kick in where they really can be prideful about who scores on them and just not letting someone score.
Last question: winning on the road in the Big Ten was a challenge last year. What did you learn, I guess, from playing on the road last year in the Big Ten that you can kind of carry over this year and maybe be better in that regard?
Consistency. You have good stretches and bad stretches, and you just can't win that way. Turnovers, rebounds. You got to rebound the ball well, and limit your turnovers on the road. Otherwise, it's going to be a hard game to win. With those things, you have to take care of them. We didn't do a great job with those last year, and we definitely know that's an emphasis this year.